Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. How's everyone? I hope everyone is having a good day. Welcome to the stream. I am joined today with Peter from the Age of Empires mobile development team. So I think it's kind of late for Peter, so thanks a lot for being here. We appreciate you accepting this, the interview, and especially having me, as the host for this Mightiest Empire event, which takes place between server 20 and server 4, so very early servers in the life of Age of Empires Mobile. So Peter, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me here. My name is Peter, and I'm a senior game designer from Timmy Studio, and I've been working on this game for more than 3 years. And basically, all of our team members are either systems or gameplay designer, and so am I. And we really appreciate every support or suggestions that community gave us, and we've read through as many as comments we could get, and we take your voice very seriously.
Well, we appreciate that. I think I can talk on behalf of the community here. I certainly do, at least. And yeah, today we are here to watch the Mightiest Empire event. Sorry, the fighting stage, which is the latest event that you introduced, the latest PvP event. As a small presentation on my behalf, my name is Sigam. I'm a content creator for Age of Empires Mobile. I've been doing that for 3 months and a half, 4 months, so my channel didn't exist before Age of Empires Mobile. So that's basically what I do. Age of, I like the game. So yeah, I'm a moderator on Discord as well. So yeah, I'm kind of involved, let's say, in Age of Empires Mobile. And again, I'm very thankful for this opportunity. So what is the Mightiest Empire event? So the Mightiest Empire event, the first thing to know is that it's a cross-server event, meaning that it will involve one server against another in 2 phases. The first part will be a preparation phase, which we can see here. If I go into the rankings, so there are 2 phases. The first one is preparation stage with 5 different stages, divided in 6 days, I believe. So we have stage 1, resource gathering. It kind of works like the Mightiest Governor event, the first stage. So players from each server will compete in different days. So day 1 will be resource gathering. It's the farmer day, basically. Day 2 will be unit training, and we can see here that Mr. Nephisto kind of broke the roof with his score of 3 billion. Then we have tribal elimination, so killing tribes, invaders. Then we have speed up consumption. Oh, it's nowhere to be seen. And day 5 and 6 are basically power increase. So researching technologies, training groups, etc. And then we have the combined points. And these points will be summed to have a total of points per alliance. Then we have a global ranking with rewards for each day as well, by the way. And these points, which we can see here, 57 billion against 49, will determine who will invade the other on the fighting stage. So this is where we're at now. The fighting stage takes place on Sunday during the Imperial City fight, which is where we are right now. Did I forget anything, Peter? Anything that you might want to add to that?
Yeah, and you can see that before after the preparation stage, and you see this flag with building
Yeah,
in a very slow
here.
pace, and yeah, And around here, it may cost like it will cost 2.5 hours to get it down. And after these flags were built, the players from other servers could invade in this server.
Yes.
And based on the rankings, the number one rankings, number one alliance would have the priority to enter this server. You can see that they're already gathering around here
Yeah.
because they have the yeah, they have the privilege.
Yeah, so that's number one alliance indeed. That's the alliance S, which is named S20. So since indeed, like you said, they were first in the ranking in the preparation stage, they have the privilege of being here 30 minutes before the others. Then I think the second alliance in the ranking will be there 20 minutes before the others. So there's a 10-minute gap before each alliance of every server can TP in, teleport in. So here it's AMG, it seems they're already in position. They are much less on the open field, it looks like, because S20 did not waste any second. So here, server 20 is the invader. Server 20 won the preparation stage. So server 4 will need to defend themselves against the invaders. Oh, well, we can see some fighting here.
Oh, a small, yeah,
small skirmish. So it's exactly the same as the Imperial City fight. The alliance who takes the city for 1 hour straight wins the Imperial City fight, so they win the battle stage. Or I think it's at the end of 5 hours, right? The alliance who held the city for the longest will win if no one manages to take it for more than 1 hour.
Yeah, the alliance should occupy the city for at least 1 hour. So I believe, they're fighting in a very, very intensive way.
I think it opens very soon. In 20 minutes it will open. So in 20 minutes,
in 20 minutes,
when everyone has had time to TP, teleport in, it's when hell goes loose, basically. So this is, I think, did we forget anything about the Mightiest Empire event? Yes, you can teleport using specific teleports. So on this, like you mentioned, very specific tiles. So here you have the defender tiles where they can teleport on, and here you have the attackers tiles where they can teleport on. So it's very, very specific. All alliance flags disappear during the Mightiest Empire event, and of course they will get them back after the Mightiest Empire event. But
and by the way,
yeah,
if you were on that tile before, and once it get built, you will be teleported automatically
away
out of this tile.
Okay, yeah, I see.
You will be TP away. Yeah.
Oh, it's very deep. So yeah, for now there's only one alliance from each server. And I think very soon, in 12 seconds, we will see the second alliance of each server be able to join. So is there anything you'd like to add, Peter, or can I start asking you some questions?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So yeah, you mentioned that you've been working for 3 years on Age of Empires Mobile. So it was kind of a secret project for some time, no? Because how long has it been since it's been known that the game was going to come out?
So I believe the first appearance of this game is 2024, the January. We have our first exposure of this game. And at that time, we have a lot of tensions from players who love this franchise and also players who love strategy games. And after a month or two, I believe in March, we launched. We have our first soft launch server, and then right after that, after half a year, like 6 months, so in October we have our global launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and till now we have it's been 3 months,
Yeah.
3 months or so. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been 3 months. So it's crazy to think that you've been working on that for 3 years. Someone in the chat says, "No pressure, Peter," with a smiley face. So yeah, you've been working on this for 3 years, and the game has been out for 3 months. So how would you feel today? Have you been able to do everything that you wanted to do in that time span? Are you happy with what you've done so far? What you've accomplished?
Yeah, overall, I think it's more than happy for us, and we still got a lot to do in the future. But right now, we're very happy that what we've achieved right now, and we already got uh, the app stores and the Google Play Store recommendations in 170 countries, and the numbers of community fans has exceeded over 600,000.
Wow.
And thanks to all the players, none of this would happen without the support of each of you. And we think the number of daily active users is very stable, and we are satisfied with the amount of time you guys spent in the game, and we really appreciate your support. And each versions, we have received a lot of feedbacks and regards on the game mode suggestions or other optimizations. And players and content creators have also produced very valuable content. And once again, thank you so much for your support.
Well, it's true that we value suggestions a lot, especially on the official Discord. I can say that as moderators. By the way, someone said the game was announced 3 years ago. Xbox Showcase, October 2022. So we have some people who are very, very knowledgeable with the release date. So it looks like it was announced, yeah, like 2 years ago, but maybe it was not very specific yet at that time. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's officially announced last year, and yeah.
Okay, so you can see we have some hardcore, followers and fans in here. We know the game very well. So thank you, Maxi and Christophe, and Albator as well for that information. And we can see here, we can see a line here drawing. I think they are starting to reinforce that line for that cavalry tower. And we have had the second Alliance teleport as well from CT4, so from server 4. And on server 20 side, we have AVS. It looks like we'll start to take the north gate, and CT4 has started to position itself around the eastern gate. The south gate is left alone. It's kind of sad, but the west gate as well. It seems like the cavalry tower is the main focus now. From server 20 and server 4. So following on these questions, before we dive into more precise questions, a very generic question, I'd like to know what are your goals and expectations for AoEM in 2025? You mentioned, active users. Maybe you have expectations regarding that. Maybe you can tell us more about that.
Yeah, for us, so the number one is that we wanted to introduce more players to our communities, And the second is that for the existing community members, we want to do our best to serve give you guys the best content and optimize the existing content. And also, we will always communicate with our players honestly and pay attention to each of your feedbacks and work together with operation teams and the dev teams to optimize the game. And also, we also value every content creators in the community and will provide more creative incentives and higher frequency of creative activities. And so, Sigarami, I'm sure you already know that there's something we are constantly challenged to do better. And
Yes.
I believe you've experienced it right now.
Yes. Yes, like I said, I was surprised. Well, when I first applied, it was for this event, and I really did not expect. I did not expect the interview to be accepted. I'll be honest with you. I think that's amazing, which will bring us slowly but surely to the next question. We've talked about it, off stage as well. My belief, as someone who's invested a lot of time with the community, is that the more than content, what the community needs and wants is communication. So the major request that we have, no, it's not Catherine, someone says in the chat, is would be a roadmap, some sort of roadmap, where we would be able to know, will we have what part of the feedback has been heard, what part of the feedback would be implemented in the future. No need for ETA specifically, but just okay, Q4 or something like that. We will maybe have that. We want to know, if you still think about soft dev columns you've had in the past from the feedback we made. Something that would give us a better view of what you're planning. So would that be possible? And like I think the main thing we want to say perhaps is there's no need to go fast, but we just need to know what awaits us. If we know what's coming roughly, then people are much more willing to wait. So what do you think about that, that idea of perhaps a roadmap or?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And I do understand the need of that. And the ecology of this game is relatively complex, and some gameplays and contents are intricately with each others and make this game far more complex. And so it's very difficult for us to give a precise date on what features or mode will launch. But we will try to figure out how to make it happen. And in the coming future, we'll try to do more detailed content in the dev column, and we'll see what will happen then. And also there's some teaser here. So what's more, we'll try to figure out how to introduce more gameplays and contents from Age of Empires franchise in the future, so that the players who like this franchise would experience some kind of the relieved experience in Age of Empires.
Okay, well, thanks. Yeah, I think teasers are important. Basically everything that gives players something to look up to, right? Something that they want, that they can wait for, or like sometimes, when we don't know what's coming, we're like, okay, what's gonna happen tomorrow? What are we waiting for? But when we know something's coming for sure, when we have had a small teaser, we're like, okay, this may come, like, I don't know, in a month, 2 months, or whatever, but we know it's coming. So, okay, I have a reason, to keep doing my dailies and keep investing stars in Harold. So yeah, I think it's a very important part. So yeah, the idea of having maybe more detailed dev columns or patch notes, etc., I think would be a very good idea for the sake of the communication between the dev team and the community.
Yeah, definitely.
So lots of scouts on the map right now. So I see lots of feedback in the chat because since this is a live stream, you have lots of spectators. We're 160 right now on my live stream. I've seen a lot of people say that the cost of 4K to teleport, on the tiles, because if I can show you here, I think, like if I want to teleport here, for instance. The cost is 4K, and some people say, I've seen some comments right now, I'm looking at the chat, they say it's a bit too much. So that's a bit of feedback as well here. Maybe that's the opportunity as well to say what
if you go back to your kingdom and long press it, and it will show up.
Okay, this is my kingdom.
Yeah, and long press it. Yeah, relocate. And now you have the free land limited.
Ah, okay.
Relocate.
I see. So, okay. So you have to play around that, I guess. And now? Okay, that's free.
If you're another server, and it only showed up the cross-border relocation.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see. No worries, Zomi.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Well, I will report. I hope they will not attack me because I'm kind of weak. I don't mind scouts. Oh yes, this. Okay. I will not farm here. I'm gonna get close to a farm.
Yeah, because.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's 7 minutes here and 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I believe we will be able to see, yes, the Imperial City fight and the last teleport, I believe, from both servers. Oh, never mind, they have teleported already. LHZ. And who's next from server 20 side? AV2. Okay, so we have our contestants here. Okay, it looks like the arrow tower will be taken by server 4. The third tower, it looks like AVS is doing okay here. The pike, no one seems to care about the pike tower. This is almost insulting for our poor pikemen.
Yeah, because right now the Lubu is the best.
Yes, absolutely. We see a lot of Lubus here. Only one actually. Lots of Mulan as well. Mulan was the powerhouse of season 1.
Yeah. Mulan is great.
You can see, yeah, Hannibal here, my favorite. He's my protege. So, while we watch some gameplay here, another big community feedback was about extra hero medals and extra, building speedups or research speedups for those who are very much in advance. A dev column mentioned already that there would be a way to trade these extra resources. How would that be implemented? As a punctual event every month, or how do you plan on doing that?
Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that. This matter is very important to us, and also important for the players, especially for those big spenders. And as for the buildings or tech speedups, we will provide new channels for players to use them, and this which can be seen as soon as the next version. But in regards to the hero medal, we have already put it on agenda, so please stay tuned for the further notice.
Okay, so it's coming. Basically, there will be a way, but we still
Yeah, in the
don't know when
very near
exactly.
future.
Okay, but you know that's basically what I said earlier. I think that as long as we know it's confirmed, that's already, to me, that's, you know, halfway. We're halfway through, basically. Okay, I think. Okay, yeah, 4 minutes left until we see big rallies and big numbers. I hope I'll be. Maybe they will be able to send some battle reports as well. And battle reports is the next question. As you may know, I cover hero pairings, lineup guides. I theorycraft a lot. I do field testing. I love heroes, especially Harold is my favorite, you know. That's my main enjoyment, perhaps, in the game. So, we've been dreaming of having a turn-by-turn battle report that would include, you know, a bit more information, etc. Is that something that you've considered? Is that something that's doable for you? What can you say about that topic?
We have a lot of discussion in our team regards to this matter. But as you know that in our game, each turns represent for 1 second. So normally our battles will last for like 30 seconds to maybe more than 2 minutes. So it's about like at least like 120 like turn.
Yeah.
So if we put all of that information in a one battle report, that would be like Excel spreadsheets.
Yes.
Like where we're asking for players to do the math or something like that. And that's not what we want. And we wanted the players to know like compare your buffs to your opponents and see which one you like to, sorry uh, to see whether if I should like power up my heroes or power up my tag, something like that. Yeah, so we don't want this to be so overwhelmed to our players, especially for those who may not want to put a lot of time uh, in these kind of things. And we want the battle report to be concise and readable. So yeah, that's basically the main reason.
Okay. Um, okay. Can we still expect maybe uh, some new features on the battle report, or maybe some precisions later still, or
Uh, yeah. You can see that right now in your battle report. There's some. Let me see the.
I have one
Let me
here.
bring
I
this
got attacked
out.
later earlier.
Yeah, if you uh in the buffs and you see there's a section called the others. If you tap any of these stats
Yes.
and you'll see others, right?
Yeah.
And often you don't know what these others are made of. And in the coming versions, you will see some breakdowns regards to these parts,
Okay.
and you'll
So yeah.
see like what is this other things.
Okay. So
Yeah,
this will be a bit less vague. Okay, I see.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good start. Okay. Yeah, maybe in the future, like, you know, I mentioned Miyamoto earlier, uh, because Miyamoto, like I said, you know, he has two parts in his skill. There's damage, which is part of the activations, and then you have like a 13% chance to activate a signature skill. So maybe in the future, we could have a way to see both activations, perhaps, to be able to. I don't. That doesn't need, you know, to be an Excel, like you said, a spreadsheet, but maybe we could have something uh, that provided this little information because some skills are much more complex than
I
others.
see.
Oh wow, the cavalry
Yeah,
tower is very much blue right now.
yeah.
Okay, we do have
Oh,
some contests.
it's now
Oh,
begins.
yes, I
Yeah.
think it's begun. Yeah, I think the gates will
I
soon.
think they were.
Yeah.
Did they start already?
Uh, oh. Yes, yes, yes. I see a rally. I'm not gonna join
Oh.
it because that would not be very friendly from me, seeing as I am very low power. But yes, the rally is starting. I'm surprised they're not trying to destroy it on open field. They're trying here.
Hmm.
You know,
Oh, there.
it's like that meme in Age of
Don't do
Empires.
that. Don't
Uh,
do that.
in Age of Empires,
You may suffer great loss.
yeah, you can attack a tower and it starts burning. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, maybe since it
Oh,
started, maybe we could have a little gift for every players here. What do you think? Maybe it would be the time to release the gift code.
oh yeah.
So everyone,
So
yeah.
wait a sec. Let me from our.
Oh, is that true, Sonic?
Yeah. Wait a sec. I think we're putting it on the screen right now. Oh, we have 10 seconds video.
Okay, yeah, I can release the small gift code video. Okay,
Yeah.
so guys, prepare your screenshots, prepare your iPad, prepare anything you have. Here we go. So the gift code is Empire Stream Fun, with our friend Bellevue here, which has been released, by the way. From Server 1 to 100, I believe, something like that. Season 2 Hero. Warrior Archer. So back we are with our faces. So we will soon start to see rallies in 1 minute and 20 seconds. What did my scout say? Okay, yeah, we have lots of troops in there, so yeah, they stopped attacking the gates. So a few more questions for, like, 2 more questions for this part before the second part later on. So one of our moderators, I will quote him because he's very invested in the community, which is named Blue, made a suggestions recently, which has been one of the most upvoted one recently in the past weeks, which is about having a global ranking, because as you know we like comparing each other. We like seeing if we're the top player in our server, if we're the top player in our alliance, if we're the top alliance in our server, etc. And with the introduction of cross-server events, it would be nice to have a way to compare ourselves, our alliances, with other kingdoms, other servers, and have some form of global ranking. So would something like this be possible?
Yeah, definitely. It's very possible, and I could say that in order to provide players with more sense of purpose and motivation, we will launch some kind of a KVK leaderboards in the short term, and also come with some kind of gameplay within it, and in the very coming futures, we will develop the global leaderboards, and the players could see their powers and compete their powers with the players in the whole game. Yeah.
Okay, so that's very good. So it is planned. So I will be able to compare myself with Nephisto and his
Yeah, yeah,
180 million power. Okay, so that's very good. So I think people will be pleased with that because, like I said, it was very much upvoted. Oh, we see people at the northern gate now. It looks like server 20 has taken control of all this west side here, this west triangle, and we already see four rallies. So one getting to the sword tower, one getting to the wall here, and one getting to the wall here, and one here as well. So this one will hit first, I believe. So great. A global leaderboard. That's nice. I kind of like that, not gonna lie. It's kind of nice to see how servers, progress and how we progress compared to them as well. And still regarding alliances, one of the first, perhaps, suggestions was to add a detailed log, a detailed member log in the alliances to know who left, who joined the alliance, who was kicked by whom. Kind of the same thing that we have for the warehouse. In the warehouse tab, we can see who placed a flag, who destroyed a flag, who upgraded which buildings, etc. So it would be great to have some form of visibility regarding who joins, leaves, etc. Because right now we have to do it on a spreadsheet or on Discord, something like that. So it's such a feature on the way, perhaps.
yeah, of course it is. Since you mentioned it, and we do have this Alliance member log, and also we have the warehouse consumption log details in the Conview version. And also, furthermore, we also developed the custom Alliance agenda tool and the voting tool. And you guys could experience these features, and hope you enjoy these features and give us more feedback on these features. Yeah, hope this would help you guide the alliance and help you guys manage the alliance.
Yeah, that's definitely a good quality of life feature because, like I mentioned, right now, especially, I mean, I don't know how other alliances manage, but on my alliance, we have a Discord tab, named Alliance Log, and we basically type, okay, we invited this guy, he joined, etc. So it's kind of a secretary job, So it's definitely going to be quality of life. Yes, say hello, Nephisto. So great. Do you think there could be a way to add, because if we look at allies here, we have core officials, rank 4, we have elite allies, etc. Would there be a way to maybe add a customizable amount of these core officials, core allies later on?
Yeah, that's a very good suggestions, and we'll look into that, and we will discuss it in our team, and it's very good functions.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. But right now, I think the alliance log is, like, if it's planned, that's very good. I think that will save tons of time to these officials specifically. Okay, so damn the gate. Oh, they did kill the... Okay, no, they have a rally. I thought that they killed the gate with no rally. I was gonna say... okay, but no, they don't have any rally. They have a rally, sorry. So this gate is being taken down. We have a rally on this cavalry tower. Oh, and it's looking very good. It looks like the tower from server 20 is going to fall down if nothing's down. But we do have some reinforcements. Oh, we don't, actually. AMG has taken control of the open field. I see a lot of people asking about hero reset in the chat. Is there anything you'd like to add about that? Or is it not planned at all? Is it not... is it something that, is there anything you'd like to add about hero reset?
lot of people, really like this event, and uh, we're trying to figure out how to, this event have its group size, and we were trying to balance the uh, because right now we're on the discussions of it upon these features, whether if it's gonna come back or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right now we don't have any conclusion yet,
Okay.
but if we have.
Oh, I think there's some light on Discord. I think we've lost Peter for now, guys. Welcome back, Peter. We lost you for a second.
Oh, I think it's the internet.
Yes. Okay, so nothing planned for now regarding the hero reset. I will ask the next question now because I see people spam about that as well. And so don't worry, guys. It's on the list. Yes. The next question is, we have player versus player in arena, so 1v1. We have alliance versus alliance in Wonder Contest, which people love, by the way. We now have Empire versus Empire with the Mightiest Empire event, which is what we are witnessing right now, which is already kind of a big scale event. We can see here. So the next logical step would be multiple empires against multiple empires, and perhaps on a whole new map or something like that. So is anything like that planned? Is it in the works? Has the development team thought about it? So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah. What makes Age of Empires Mobile so special is battle experience and the siege battles, and we do have a game mode under development, which is kind of the same similar taste like the Wonder Contest, and also we do have a new completely new game modes, which is something a little similar to this KVK game modes, but it happens in a different map, something like
Okay.
that. Still right now we're still under discussions and under development. Right now I can't reveal too much on this, but we'll make sure that the Alliance versus Alliance and Kingdoms versus Kingdom battle experience is the topmost game modes we want to do in the future. And we want to make sure that players will get the best war experience in our game.
Okay, so new map, I mean, a new game mode with a new map. So that would mean rebuilding territories with flag wars, with, this type of tactics. So should we expect something like that? I mean, we'll...
Something like that, but maybe a little bit different.
Okay. Okay.
But we do want to keep the feeling of the taste or the mechanism of the siege war. So
Okay.
the siege war part is gonna keep.
Okay. 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 So about that, I'm not sure if you mentioned it. So it would be a new event, right? With a new map. And would it involve multiple servers or only two, like we see right now? Maybe you cannot disclose it yet. I don't know. Peter? Sorry, I said about the event you just mentioned. Would it be? I'm not sure I heard. Would it be kind of like this one, which is one empire versus one empire, or would it be multiple empires on a single new map?
Well, I can't give you many details on that, but it will be different to these game modes,
Okay.
and basically we have the new mechanics, so it would be much different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll look forward to that. Okay, it looks like some big things are happening here. Server 20 is taking the open field right now. We see a lot of blue, lots of yellow. The top gate is not even down yet because Nephisto is attacking the rallies by himself. It looks like he does not want this gate to go down. But I think it will go down nonetheless because Richard is not the best to attack a rally. Not the best DPS. Okay, so that's nice. I'd like to point out as well that it's much less, I mean, it's much more fluid and smooth than it was in the first KVK, I mean, the first Mightiest Empire event, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if you've worked on optimizing that, but it seems more smooth from my perspective at least. Do we have any rallies set towards the city, by the way? Oh, we do. Oh, wait, it's walking. Ah, oh, we have two. Ah, yes, we have one for the tower. This one is very important because we want Lubu to be buffed. This one is important as well for Mulan. Oh, we have two rallies towards the city. So we will have a double clash on that city. Where is it? Oh, this one is a bit late, it seems, compared to this one. Do we have another rally from our yellow allies? I don't see any. Okay, this tower is getting attacked. It seems rather close. And here, okay, this is uncontested. The next two questions, I think, are the most interesting ones, with the one we just answered. This has been the main talk, and again, I've seen it a lot in the chat right now. The server transfer feature has been mentioned several times in the FAQ, in the dev column, I think, as well. So my obvious question is, how would it work? Would it be migrations? Would it be merges? Would it be both? Obviously, I imagine it would be regulated to not disrupt servers. Do you have any idea what ETA we can expect for that feature?
Yeah. We were aware the needs of the server transfer features, and we do understand the urgency of these features, and we'll make sure these features will be launched this year. And you know there are some issues we need to figure out regards on these matters. For example, like how to keep the balance of the servers after we put out these features. And we do need to have some kind of restriction on this, so that we don't so that there won't be we don't want to see the situation where there's a extremely powerful force would wipe out the whole server. And so how to make this relatively fair for everyone is the top most important thing for us to design these features. Yeah.
Okay. So it's in the works, but it still needs to be, how should I say that? Yeah, you still need to figure out how to make it fair, basically.
Yeah. We still need to do a lot of tests and discussion, yeah,
Oh,
before
AMG
it
took the
will
city.
go public.
Okay, so AMG took their own city. So for now they're in possession of their city. We can see the rally disbanded here. The troops are gone. So that's okay. That's a good step for them to be able to defend that for now. So I think we've had pretty good information so far. We know that there is a very mysterious event with Siege that may be a bit different than this one, but I kind of want to see what's next now, but you know, I'll have to wait. We know about server transfer, which is now confirmed, but needs a little more adjustment and time, you know, to be fair, which I think is good. I have another question. You mentioned earlier that, you know, you wanted to give us more features that make us think of Age of Empires Mobile. Age of Empires, sorry, the Age of Empires franchise. And I think one of the best things Age of Empires does is unique units, you know, this feeling of having, of playing a particular culture, you know, playing a particular country or nation. In game, we do have the castle. It's kind of a bit hidden, you know, we cannot really click on it, but it's there. And in the Age of Empires franchise, we create unique units through the castle. So would it fair to assume that we can expect unique units maybe from that castle in the future?
Yeah, like the Age of Empires castle is being put into good use, and also in our game, the Age of Empires players will unlock new gameplay, and this will also be and these castles will be the new gameplay of these castles will be available to our players in the very upcoming futures. And we'll be announcing more details regards to this maybe in a few weeks.
Okay, so the castle will finally get some love, which is nice to see. It's been there for, you know, for since the beginning, as far as I can remember. So, okay, so we'll have some events and some stuff to do with that castle, which is mysterious enough to have my attention. So we'll be looking for, you know, for this announcement or in the upcoming weeks. You said, I think. Oh, I forgot to say about migration. So you said it was in the works. Will advanced kingdoms, people like me in beta servers, benefit from that feature?
Yeah, hope that feature will help you guys.
Okay, thank you. Is there any more rallies coming here? Oh, we see many armies. Oh, we got that tower back from server 20. K20? Who's K20? Wow, this server, this tower is left alone so bad that I don't even know who took it. Also, we do have a counter rally here. So we have CT4 attacking this tower with a rally. And AVS actually counter rallied this rally. So we have a rally eating a rally that's been eaten by a rally. Okay. So this is very... I'm surprised this is so contested, the sword tower. We have HKL rallying the pike tower. Okay, from server 4. AMG is still in possession of their Imperial City. Oh, 800 from server 20 took back the Archer Tower. Okay. And I think that's... Okay, the Cavalry Tower is free for now. There's so many people here. It's like a big fiesta around this Imperial City. Where's my sound, by the way? My sound is gone. Okay. So what's this rally looking like? Damn, it's crazy that CT4, one rally against 2, is still managing to defend that and still taking down this tower, as it seems. They have a lot of troops ready to reinforce here. There's another rally passing by. Okay, this is where everyone meets. I didn't expect the sword tower to be so heavily defended, actually. So just passing through this rally, I think they're gonna hit the Imperial City, perhaps. Do we have a rally coming from S20 here? Let me see. Yes. Okay, there is a rally targeting the Imperial City. In 3 minutes it will hit the city. It's gonna be now or never. Yes, about the medal exchange, guys, the questions was asked before, so you can watch the replay to have that specific question answered. Give me a minute. I'll leave you with Peter, guys. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Oh, I see. Someone asked that, are we going to work on some aesthetics like your background? Yeah, this is very good suggestions, and I guess I think we're going to put in the discussions and see what we can do about it.
I'm back. Sorry, Peter. I hope they were nice
It's
to
okay.
you.
Yeah, we will have the migration system and in the very coming futures.
Oh, and S20 took back the Imperial City while I was away. So it's all we needed. Every time I go away, the city is taken back. So I'll try not to go away too much. One thing I wanted to say, I use this opportunity. I mentioned earlier that my channel was created through Age of Empires Mobile. I basically wanted to. I started as a few streams on Twitch with like 10 viewers from my alliance, giving tips and advice about lineups. Then it was 20, and then I became moderator on Discord. And then I started making the official guide. But I don't know if you saw that, Peter. The official written guide, the 30 or 40 page thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That is really great.
Yeah, I took a lot of pleasure in doing that because, well, I think we have a pretty good community, especially on my Discord. We have a lot of Age of Empires Mobile only players in there. On my channel as well, it's only Age of Empires Mobile. Basically, I only do Age of Empires Mobile. So we've hit 10k recently, 10k subscribers, which is, I mean, way more than I had anticipated, honestly. So big thanks to everyone who's in there right now supporting, both me and the game. And well, thanks a lot for Age of Empires Mobile as well. Without without the game, I wouldn't be here probably. So thanks a lot for that. Oh, we have a contest here. Oh, but they're getting smashed. It looks like the cavalry tower will stay in position in S20 hands. I see a lot of questions as well about a potential PC version, because right now I think Age of Empires Mobile has an official partner, which is LD Player, if I'm not wrong. And I know some people use BlueStacks as well, like I do. And people want to know if in the future, or if you've ever thought about doing a PC version to maybe optimize the gameplay on PC or not.
Yeah, we've seen the needs updates, and you see, we've been working with many emulator companies, and we're trying to make the gaming experience on these emulators would be the best. And as for the PC versions, and when we try to see if it's possible, and we're not sure yet. And if we have any further informations, we will put it on the dev column. And please stay tuned for that.
Okay. Well, again, it's good to know that it's been, mentioned, it's been talked about, etc. I think lots of people are reassured, to know that these things are heard, and that you are aware basically that this is a community not concern. Maybe the word is a bit too much, but it's a community request or suggestion. So we know. I think I think it's not ridiculous to say that we know that we cannot do everything at the same time. That's impossible. We all have 24 hours in a day. But to know that some things are talked about, or that they are planned, or that they have been mentioned, is always interesting to know. So thank you for answering that live question from Bill Barritos here, which is a streamer as well.
Thanks for the support.
So we have a few more questions before talking about heroes. The next question is about customization. You know that we can edit our troops and castle skins, especially troops. Mostly was the most recent addition with the Halloween troop skin, and then the Christmas troop skin. Will we have the option to customize our profile picture, or this guy here, this ominous character, which is very mysteriously looking at nothing? Will we have an option maybe to to customize either our profile picture or this guy here?
Yeah, honestly, we never thought about making this appearance and make anything to do with this appearance. But as you mentioned it, and we thought, and I think it's a very good idea. And we'll talk in our group and see if it's possible. And also, I saw some comments before that you just mentioned the hero customization stuff. And that's very interesting too. And we'll also, I guess, I think we'll bring that on in our discussions, in our team, and see if it's possible, see if we can make this happen. And if there anything, um, if we have any progress, we'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think this could be. I think this was mentioned in a very early dev column when we were in beta, customization of profile pictures, etc. It's always interesting to see how things have progressed. If there has been any changes, etc. So and people always like to have some form of they like to have their avatar, etc. They feel they are themselves, they feel like they have some unique appearance and all. So I think that would be a great thing to consider. Yeah. There's a lot happening here. Oh, another rally. Oh, this was taken back by CT4 and it looks like it's about to fall again. And this tower was taken almost as much as Constantinople back in the days. Okay, we have CT4 here. I haven't seen Mephisto in a while. I don't know who is destroying or what, if he's destroying a gate or players. There's a lot of players here. I don't know how many there are, but yeah, 3 alliances against 3 alliances at maximum capacity. That's like I don't know, a bit less than 1,000 players perhaps. So that's a lot. And it's not. Oh, okay, we have a rally here. We'll watch that. People ask. I think that can be interesting. I've had a lot of questions about this Mightiest Empire event, especially the fighting stage. So I'll ask you some stuff about that. Like for instance, a lot of people have mentioned that towers, or why can we not reinforce our allies' capital? Like you can see here, this is the Alliance S20 that's taken this city, but if their allies AVS want to defend, they cannot reinforce. So it's more of like multiple alliances helping each other rather than a server versus server. That's why some people were mentioning. There can be friendly fire as well in the open field, so we have to be careful to be close, but not too close. So help each other out, but with still some distance. So do you know if there's any? I mean, this is the first global Mightiest Empire event, if I'm not wrong. So I think you'll be looking into the feedback you'll be receiving from this batch to perhaps improve it or maybe make changes in the future if need be. Optimizations, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, if you have any feedback, head to the Discord suggestions and the moderators will have a look at it and forward your suggestions. I think that there was a rally here. Did it disappear? Maybe it's Mephisto again. When in doubt, always look at Mephisto. Okay, so another question which is a bit less linked to customization this time. It's about Battlefield Survivor. Battlefield Survivor was kind of a community favorite. And the thing I saw the most after it disappeared was players complaining that it disappeared. We have this survival skill in our hero page. and very few heroes are actually playable in the Battlefield Survivor. So I'm assuming that you removed this event because at some point it's too many rewards. These are big early rewards, and maybe you don't want to have these rewards last for too long. But maybe instead of removing the event completely, you could just nerf the rewards entirely to not make it mandatory to play, but to make it as a good side game to play. Oh, I think Discord lagged again. I think Discord does not want us to hear the truth. Discord saved him. Yes, I agree, Budberry. Oh, Peter, you're back with us. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard my question, but we didn't hear any of your answer.
Yeah.
We didn't hear any of what you said.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. So I'm gonna continue continue this answer. Yeah. So yeah, as you mentioned, in global launch removed after a month after we open the servers, remove these game modes. It is because we don't want these game modes to be a burden for those who don't like it. And we also want players feel comfortable when they play the core part of this game. And we have a lot of content regards to that, and it may takes a lot of time for players to experience them. Yeah, but right now we've noticed that many players want it back, and
Yes.
and sure, it will back in a very short time, and also with some new content. So please stay tuned for the further notice, and I hope you guys will love it.
Okay, so guys, you hear that, guys? We will have Battlefield Survivor back, which is great. Honestly, even like in Beta Kingdoms, for instance, this has disappeared for like 5 months, and we miss the thrill. I mean, maybe the thrill is a bit of an exaggeration, but it's nice to have this little event that we can do when we have some spare time, or when we're doing something. But not as an obligation, like you said. I think that's a good middle ground, to have that as an extra feature that we can do if we want to enjoy ourselves, but not as an obligation. I think that's a great middle ground. So the next thing, which is something that the community liked as well, I think, so the weather system was introduced not that long ago. I think it's like, what, 1 month and a half ago? Or no, more than that. It was introduced in beta, I think. Yeah. So this update was perhaps one of the most liked updates. We had the weather system, the wonder contest, the wonders as well, which in my opinion are very unique and are one of the biggest selling points. Oh, the camera disappeared. One of the biggest selling points right now in the game is the weather system and the wonder contest. But the thing with the weather system is it's here, but it feels like it very rarely impacts the game in the conditions that we have. Right now there's no weather variety in events like wonder contest. So maybe there could be some strategic depths regarding weather during events like maybe fog, natural storms, thunder, maybe in wonder contest or something like that. So what do you think? Is there anything planned?
Yeah, that's a very good suggestions. And the reason why weather system are not integrated in the game modes like Wonder Contest is because weather could affect a lot of things like the battles, and it may add. We are worried about it would affect the balance of the battlefield, and so such as the fogs or the lightings may cause a good influence and even a bad influence for both sides, and as for that, we haven't think it very thoroughly whether we should put this in this kind of game modes, but we still need to evaluate how the weather system will work in combat, and we will have deep discussions in the future. So we'll let you know if we have a clear thoughts on that.
Okay. There's a question that just popped in my feed. It would be nice if we continued to do this kind of question and answers broadcast. Is there a possibility that we can do it again in the future? Asks Sonic, which is one of our moderators as well.
Excuse me?
Sonic in the live chat asks, basically he says that it's a good idea to have this kind of question and answer, live. And he's wondering if, if that's something you consider doing again in the future.
Yeah, if this played out really well, I believe we will have a chance to have a live chat in the future.
It would be nice. Okay, so weather system, like you said, for now nothing planned, but we never know in the future. Now about heroes. Heroes are the core parts of the core gameplay of the game. They constitute our armies. We make PvE, PvP with them, so they are immensely. They are part of the main talks about the game. So many questions regarding heroes. Many players are concerned that old heroes from previous seasons may not come back. Is there anything planned or in the works to make them accessible later on?
Well, that's a very good question. And well, when it comes to heroes, it's very tough for us to balance the experience for those who wanted the new heroes at a very high frequency, and for those who wanted to like play it slow. And I believe we will come up with a better solution to this, and we believe we'll find a way uh, to balance these the experience for both side of players. Yeah, and we've been discussing it, and we've already been put it in our discussions. And if we have further progress, and we'll let you know.
Okay, so that's something that's been put on the table, but no answer yet. Okay. Following up on that question, we mentioned, old heroes right now. And you mentioned that some players want heroes fast because they basically max everything.
Yeah.
And some heroes would like to have it a bit slower because they don't have enough time in a season to actually unlock them. So what would be the pace you would like to achieve for hero releases? Yeah, sorry, that was the question. Would it be like, would you like to have it once every 3 months, like it's been the case for Bellevue, Lubu, etc.?
Well, it depends on how the community feels about or what's the community's feeling upon uh, these situations right now. And we will see the reactions of the community and make the adjustments if it's needed. And if it's plausible, everything is possible.
Yeah.
If we come up with better solutions. Yeah, but all of these measures or all of these adjustments will only be put out after we have a thoroughly discussions or thoroughly talk on to our teams.
Okay, I think it's good to know that, and you've mentioned it indirectly, that it's good to know that our opinion and our feelings as community have an impact on this type of stuff, because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, which is how the community feels regarding what you implement or what you don't implement into the game. And yeah, I know that from my discussions with the players, and even some big spenders as well, the lag if you see me. Sometimes there's a lot to upgrade gear, gems, rings, XP, skill XP, etc. And sometimes we are just we are spending time on our little heroes, on our Harold, on our Lubu, and then new heroes come and we haven't even had time to actually play these heroes because it feels like sometimes it goes so fast, right? So that's good to know that that what we feel regarding that has an impact on the pace of hero releases. Wait, did I just see? Yeah, I think I saw Nephisto again eating half of a rally again. And I think we lost Peter again. He was nerfed by Discord. Ah, welcome back, Peter. It looks like Discord, I think they don't want us to disclose some information.
Am I back now?
Yes, you are, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, thank you for confirming. I think that's very, that's good to hear that. I didn't expect that actually, that you are willing to change the pace of your releases depending on how we feel. I think that's great. This has been part of talks, like maybe there should be a bit more events between heroes, etc. So I guess we'll see what the future holds. Regarding regarding heroes again, sorry, I lost my words there. While we watched this beautiful rally hit the Imperial City. Legendary Advent, which we call Wheel, usually, used to have heroes like Ram.
Oh, sorry. By the way, I saw some comments said that make the Mightiest Governor and the Emperor in the same time. I think yeah. We've noticed these issues, and we'll make sure that these things won't happen. Because this may cause you guys may feel very exhausted, and this is a very bad experience. And we're coming up with a better solution to this. So please stay tuned for that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I noticed indeed that a few servers had this type of discrepancy in their schedules with both Mightiest Empire and Mightiest Governor event at the same time, and I think they need more than 24 hours in their day to be able to play both at the same time, indeed.
Yeah.
So that's good to know that you noticed that, yeah. So yeah, about Legendary Advance. Some Mightiest Governor event specific heroes used to be unlockable through the wheel. Specifically, Ram used to be unlockable through the Octavian wheel at 120 spins. And Ashoka used to be unlockable in the Hannibal wheel as well. So is there any plan on reintroducing this feature?
We do understand the need for those who want rare heroes that could be unlocked these years, but for those who put so much effort in the Mightiest Governor, the Rams could be right now could only be unlocked through the Mightiest Governor, and it seems a little bit unfair for them. So we are looking into these matters and to see if we can find if we can figure something out, or I don't know, maybe we will have a deep discussion on that, and see what we can do.
Okay. I wanted to add this question because I've seen many people be displeased at the fact that it was removed at some point because it used to be part of the wheel. But okay, it can be discussed then. Okay, that's good to know. So we've talked about tavern heroes. We've talked about legendary heroes. Sorry, from the legendary advent. The opposite of that would be tavern heroes. So that's part of what we said earlier, that that some heroes are very hard to rank up, especially between season. If I look at my main account in Kingdom 1, new heroes from the tavern, namely the Sengoku Jidai heroes, were released like 4 months ago, something like that, and they're barely ranked 2 on my main account. So these heroes should be here to help newcomers and free-to-plays to stand a chance against wheel heroes. So wouldn't it be interesting to have some sort of rotation of tavern heroes, just like the wheel, or maybe have different tavern tabs with different heroes? For instance, there could be a tab for Sengoku Jidai heroes, for Korean heroes with Yi Sun-shin, Yi Sun-ye, Sejong, etc. To increase the chances of actually getting medals from these heroes. Would that be possible?
Yeah, yeah, we understand the needs for players who wanted to rank their heroes, and this is a very sophisticated problem, and well, I guess we'll see what we can do in the futures. And what you just mentioned is a good solution, and I think we can look into that if we can find a better solution and to solve this kind of problem. Yeah.
Okay. Because yeah, I think about all my free-to-play friends who, they would like to play, especially Toyotomi Hideyoshi is a fan favorite. People like bold heroes for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why,
Yeah.
but he's very successful in the game, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. So I know people would love to have him with more stars. And I have sorry?
They've been occupying for 7 hours.
Yeah. Oh, wait. The city is actually... Oh, 2 rallies on the city. Oh, can S20 hold that?
Oh, this is brutal.
Oh, I think we will have another rotation from the city, 30 minutes in. Okay, we will...
Oh, I don't think... It's only...
it's rough. I think they
700,000.
They lost the open field control, so I don't think they will be able to reinforce that.
Yeah.
That's a very good coordinated attack.
Yeah, 2 rallies against 1.
Yeah. So who will take it? AMG or LHZ? It's probably better if it's AMG, because it's the better alliance. I mean, it's the strongest alliance. And it's LHZ. Okay, so we have another rotation, so it's not over yet. Damn, they're fighting like crazy. There are very few questions left, only 2 actually. Do you think it's time to maybe send a second gift code to people watching us? I think we can do that. So guys, take your phones, be ready to screenshot, and let's have the second gift code. And Discord has been disconnecting Peter again, so we'll wait for him. So Stream Battle Fun, guys, is the new, the second gift code. Feel free to leave a like on the stream, by the way, guys. It's appreciated. Okay, we are back. Peter is not back. I think Discord really doesn't want us to to go through. The civilization is not trained from the start of the game. Also, are there any plans to reach special troops? Yeah, this has been asked, Mohammed. Yes, this is something that may come in the future, absolutely. Yeah. The castle will have some use, Peter confirmed. Oh, welcome back, Peter.
Oh, am I lost again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Discord is
Okay,
not
can you hear
very...
me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I showed the audience the second gift code while Discord were unhappy with us. Okay, so this is not over. I didn't expect there's so much pressure on the open field, and especially AVS as well. And now it looks like they lost control of both of these towers. And they're struggling to set reinforcements, actually. Where is Nephisto? I want to see King Arthur, because King Arthur is part of the talk of the next question. And nearly last question as well, from me at least. So my question, as you probably would have guessed by now, is about mythical heroes. Mythical heroes have been kind of the talk within the community. We've mentioned before that people didn't have... Oh, here he is. That people didn't have time necessarily to rank up their heroes, didn't have time to upgrade them, etc. 7 heroes are sometimes difficult to get. So many are concerned that more of these mythical heroes would actually widen the gap between the bigger spenders and the lower spenders, which again, free-to-plays and lower spenders are the backbone of the community. They are the majority of players. I mostly think about Hatshepsut, which has been the talk of maybe theories, especially on my channel where I do theorycrafting, etc. And she's visible in the military exercise, and she looks like she will be game-changing. So do you plan on having more mythical heroes? Will there be a way for long-term players to unlock them, or average spenders? What are your thoughts about all of that?
Oh, well, the huge power gap will make the experience of the battles rather boring. So this is a problem we need to really pay attention to. And for the record, the design of the Hatshepsut in the military exercise is merely to provide a challenging level experience. He's just a boss in the
Okay.
military exercise, which means she will if she will become a hero, she may not be have the same mechanics in the military exercise. It has not been decided yet, and we don't know it yet.
Okay.
And so, and besides the design logic behind the boss and the actual hero design is very different. So right now we don't know what she will be like if she becomes an available heroes. Yeah, but as I mentioned before, the huge power gap would make the battle experience very boring. So we'll look into that. Yeah. So and just for the record, she's not. She's just only the boss in the military
Okay.
exercise.
Okay, that's good to know. I think that will answer many theories that's been, that we've been having for the community for the past few days. And finally, then we're getting to 20 UTC, and it looks like the fight is far from over, as we can see. So I have one last question, and then maybe, depending on what time we have, EMG and Server 4, what a shout out for their work. Yes, okay. Before my last question, indeed, I didn't expect the match to turn out the way it is. Oh, it looks like AMG will take back the city from their friends. Oh no, okay. Okay, I was surprised. AMG and Server 4 are fighting a monster here. You can see he's attacking the citadel by himself. So, you know, he's attacking the Imperial City alone, and I think he will take it by himself, Nephisto. So Server 4 is actually putting up an incredible fight here. And I think they are doing very well with their alliances. I mean, you know, fighting together with their alliances in terms of coordination. Okay, so Nephisto will take the Imperial City by himself. Okay. So that happened.
It's just one man army.
Yeah. But it's only his army in there, so I think they can take it perhaps. So I have one last question, and maybe we can answer some community questions if you want in the live stream, or maybe I think, yeah, like I said, it's late for you, so I will see what the plans are. Or maybe we can sum up the fight and call it a day. So we've talked about many things. You've answered many of my questions, which are not entirely mine. They are the community's questions, most importantly, above everything. As a final word, maybe, is there anything you'd like to tease us for 2025? Maybe, you know, a name, maybe a feature or something? Civilizations, perhaps? I don't know.
Yeah. Like I just mentioned, and we'll look into more possibility if we can bring more Age of Empire franchise features or the special elements to the Age of Empires mobile, and also, and for those who like KBK or Alliance versus Alliance for large siege battles or large scale war, we will provide you guys more and more battle content, and also for those who may not have much time to put in our game, we also have some mini games that hope that could make you guys happy. And also, like, we think that the Age of Empires Mobile is a game that we wanted to operate in a very, very long time. And we also think it's not so the game is not so the game right now and you know anything of this game uh, can change, and there's some possibility and if it's possible we could change even the bottom experience of the game, and so we do wanted to listen to our community and to find a way to provide the best experience, best content for our community.
Well, I mean, we certainly appreciate that, yeah. Especially now. I think just this interview, you know, is a good step forward towards the community. You've answered many questions, like we know that server transfer is a thing that you've been working on. We know that there will be some form of new cross-server event with Siege, you mentioned. We know that Battlefield Survivor, a fan favorite, will come back. And now you just told us that there would be some more events with more mini games, etc. So it's good to know that, you know, stuff are coming. I think that will answer many people's concerns, and that will reassure a lot of people that, you know, especially communication-wise. So personally, I really do appreciate that. And yeah, like Sonic said, you know, if perhaps in the future we can have this type of, you know, live stream again, maybe not with me, maybe with someone else, doesn't matter, but I think that could be interesting in the future. Oh, I think Discord crashed again. It looks like the connection from Discord, guys, is not very stable today. Peter is loading, guys.
Sigarmi,
Yes.
thanks for your support, and same thanks for hosting. And we wanted to give you a $100 gift cards, and as our live guest, and encourage your participations. And we're really looking forward to have you to be our guest, to be our content creator. Yeah.
Well, you know where to find me. Oh, another King Arthur, sorry. So yeah, these $100 gift cards I will be giving away. I will send an announcement for my community. So yeah, this will go for someone on the stream that I will announce later on. And I think that Discord crashed again. Ah, welcome back, Peter. Damn.
Oh, am I lost again?
Yeah. I can see you and hear you now again.
Okay.
So perhaps a final word about the war situation, and perhaps you want to cut the stream because I know it's late for you, and we are past the time already.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, so it looks like it is not over yet. So maybe I don't think I'll continue the stream on my own because I need to go eat as well. And but yeah, it looks like it will go on for at least another hour. So those who want to watch it, maybe I'll let the stream run later on. I will see. But it looks like server 4 is putting up a fight. Amazing cooperation from both servers, either from the defendants or from the attackers, because usually it's not that close, the fights. So it's very nice to see some close fights. And this is what we like to see. I think this is what you wanted. When you made that game mode, was not to have someone completely destroy another alliance or server, but to have this type of back and forth, like
Yeah.
So I think this is what we want to see as players. This is what you want to see as developers. I think see this type of lively fights embodied in one KVK basically. So it's hard to say who will win or lose, but no matter who wins or loses, I think they both deserve some credit for what they've done and for the fights that they have been putting up so far. So Peter, and I see a lot of people saying thanks in the chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for inviting me as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks
for
to community.
answering my questions, which were not always that easy. And yeah, I hope that we'll have more interaction between the developer team and the community, and I will be looking forward to that. And I know you can tell the community team that they will hear from me, if they need feedback, as always.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Peter.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night. And,
Have a good one too.
And see you later. Bye, everyone.
See you later. Bye. Thank you, everyone.
I don't know if Peter will join us. I think they maybe will want to do it again. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll watch the end. I'm not sure.